Hi, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how I created this super beautiful monochromatic Valentine's Day inspired eyeshadow look. We're going to start with the Makeup Forever Artist Colored Pencil in the shade Universal Earth. My favorite way to use this. I'm going to warm it up on the back of my hand first to kind of get it some warmth. And I'm just going to take this shade and I'm going to place it in my favorite spots to place cream. Here. I'm going to go in with my favorite brush, the number 8 from the Spectrums collection and KJH collaboration. I love this brush so much. I'm going to take the belly of the brush and I'm going to place it where that color is, and then I'm just going to softly start blending. And I'm going to bring the shadow out this way so that it really gives that lifted effect. And the goal with this shade is to build the structure of the eye with this cream pencil. And I'm going to blend this into the socket. Up into the brow bone. Same thing to this side. I'm just going to keep going back and forth with this same color until I build the color to the opacity that I'm looking for. This cream will also help serve as a really nice base for longevity for the powder eyeshadows to go on top of. Inner corner. Bringing that shadow into the brow bone. Now I really want to build the outer part here, so I'm just going to use a little bit of a heavier hand to apply more cream. Be as messy as you please because you're going to blend all of this out. Alright, now I'm going to take brush 11, and it is a flat brush, so I'm going to use the belly of the brush as well. And I'm going to place it here. And I'm just going to try and focus on this area, melting this into the eye. I like to use shapes when I'm creating my eyeshadow looks, and right now I can see a circular shape here. So I'm going to use that as a guideline. That same cream and just keep building. Creating a halo eye with negative space. Take that same number 11 brush, and I'm going to do the same thing here. Looking forward in a mirror really helps me ensure that both sides are as symmetrical as possible, and then looking down in a mirror helps me ensure that I'm blending and creating the shape with the brush in the area that I want. And I'm really packing this cream in while blending it out. Now we're going to take that same shade, put it on the lower lash line, not on the waterline, but on the lower lash line, because all we're going to do is blend it out. Everything's going to be really smoky. Now I'm going to take this Houdini Beauty brush, HD12. It is very tapered with a really nice point, and I'm going to utilize that point and buff underneath. I'm not going to buff on the color, I'm going to buff underneath the color. And because I want a lot of contrast in this eyeshadow look, I'm going to take the shade Boundless Bisque by Makeup Forever, and I'm just going to place this, warm it up on the back of the hand, and then place it in the center where this negative space is. If you know me, you know I love negative space. Negative space, halo eyes, shapes. I'm going to use this Delium 775 brush to blend out right here. And I want it all to marry in together. I'm going to take that same boundless bisque and I'm going to carve out, I'm going to highlight the very, very top of the brow bone. Make sure you're going back and forth through the brushes so that everything is cohesively blend together. Oh, that's stunning. Now it's time to add some shadows. Because I want to keep everything in the same family of the reds and burgundies, I'm going to take a couple different eyeshadow colors and we're just going to make a good little cocktail. I'm going to start with these two shades here in the Esom Cosmetics Harmony palette. I'm going to go in with the lightest shade first and really just focus it on the outer part of the eye using the butt of the brush. And just focus on dusting it. Not packing too much color in. We just want to seal in that cream and dust it all over the eye. You really just want to deposit that color on this outer part. Blend it in that socket area a little. Cute. All right, the next shade we're going to go in with is this one right here, the darker shade. I believe the name is Dahlia. Using this Jessup brush. Now we're going to focus more where the butt of the brush fits into the socket. The goal is to add more pigment while blending. So in clockwise motions and shimmy motions, I'm going to really focus on depositing this color right where the brush lays. You really want to make sure you're looking directly in the mirror. And because I also want this to go up into the socket a little bit, I'm going to push up very lightly. I just want it to blend into that negative space. And we're just building the depth of this color. You see how my lid kind of lifts up a little bit? I'm focusing it in the crease, but because this brush is so large, it's also going to deposit the color a little bit outside of the crease and a little bit below the crease. And because I want this to have a little bit of red to it, I'm going to go in this Visart palette. This is the Editorial Brights palette. And I'm just going to use that same brush. And I'm going to do the same thing and really focus it in that socket. This time I'm only using clockwise. Actually, these are counterclockwise motions. Clockwise and counterclockwise. Back and forth in that socket, depositing that color and blending it out. Same thing to the other side. I find that if I rest my elbow on something, it helps with the control of the brush. Clockwise, counterclockwise. Same two colors we just used on the outside, I'm going to use on the inside with the HD12 from Houdani Beauty. Look down in my mirror and really focus in this tear duct area, where the crease of my tear duct and you can really see the depth and the negative space. That's my favorite. I love negative space so much. Taking that red shade, really focusing it in the inner corner, and I'm just packing and buffing it up and out into that negative space, but we don't want to hide the negative space. Taking that same red, HD12, outer corner, just where the hood and the lash line meet, to create a true halo with also some depth. I'm gonna bring this up just a little bit so that it's showing. Taking that same red shade and really buffing underneath here. I'm not buffing on the lash line, I'm buffing underneath it. And then I'm going to take the number 8 brush, fan it out, and kind of marry that color into the skin so that the lines aren't super harsh. I'm going to step away from the red colors for just a second and go in with this shade here on this Morphe M514. I'm going to use the belly of the brush, and I'm just going to lightly dust in the areas that there's negative space. Lightly dust the negative space here. Now I'm just going to take my finger with that matte shade. There's oil on my finger, so it's hard to pick up. I really want to pack this in the center of the negative space. Close to the lash line. And then take a clean finger and blend it out. I'm kind of patting to blend it opposed to swiping. I'm going to bring a little bit more of a burgundy orange, burnt orange tone to the look on the outer sockets where that red shade is, and just buff it in back and forth. This is going to make the eyeshadow look a little bit darker so that it's not just a bunch of true reds. Oh, you can really see it in that outer corner. Taking the HD12 to do that, really focusing from the lash line and buffing up just where the crease stops. And then I want to follow that shape, so I just lightly do that. Same thing to the inner corner. Because there are some pinks pulling from these colors, I am going to take some of the pink tones in this Harmony palette and just lightly dust them in certain areas. I'm going to take this pink shade right here. I'm just going to dust it here, near the brow bone. Taking that same shade underneath. I'm going to kind of bring this down just a little bit. I'm going to make this a little bit more grungy emo. Make her a little bit more grungy. Almost give the appearance that we're crying tears of red. Starting here, softly bringing her down. Off the waterline so that the eyeliner can adhere. I can't decide if I want to use full red for Makeup Forever or completely sepia. This is kind of pink. This is red. Let's see. Let's take the red, the full red, place it on the waterline. Don't be afraid to get in there. really get on that lash line too. I'm also going to take this red and I'm going to tight line the lash line. Okay, I don't know how I feel about tight lining that lash line, but whatever. All right. What can we do next? Now we're going to curl the lashes. I'm not going to put false lashes on because I really want this eye look to be the main focus. Okay, I want this look to stay pretty monochromatic, so I'm going to go in with Universal Earth and line my lips. This might take a minute. And just buff this out. Give it some definition with Root for Me. She is bleeding a little bit, but it's okay. We're going to be in the house all day anyways. The look is still a slay. I'm going to take Root for Me and put some here and here, here, here. Take that HD12 and just buff. Really pack it in there. All right, we have options for blush. This definitely is going to fit the vibe more. But then I also have Big Diva Energy Glow Play or Blush Please, which I kind of want to set this in the center of the lip. Actually, I'm going to take this on my ring finger here. Dang, it's bleeding here, but it's okay. I'm just gonna be home today. Almost creating a heart. Okay. I'm gonna take Blush Please, MAC Glow Play, place it right here on top of the cheekbone. I kind of want it to blend into the eyeshadow too, so bring it up. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Okay, now I want to make a cocktail. Hold on. Okay, we're going to take She's Blushing. Place it on top of that and blend it into the eyeshadow, the nose, the chin, top of the brow. Call me crazy, but I'm going to go in with just enough. Right here. Kind of fan out my brush a little. Right here. so it fits right there. It's gonna fit in between the cheekbone and the lower lash line. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna take just enough. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is so good. This is so good. Wait. Delium 775. No, my battery's gonna die. Just enough. Right here. Oh my gosh. Okay, what do I do? I guess I gotta put my battery on the charger for a minute. I don't think she needs anything else, because if we keep going, then I'm going to take it too far and then I might mess it up and then I'm going to be really upset. I don't want that to happen. So let's just finish off this look with a few things like mascara. This is the Milk Kush mascara. Top 5 favorite mascaras I've ever tried. And I'm just going to take the mascara and push it on the root of the lash, since I'm not doing false lashes for this look. I don't want to hide the halo or the negative space with the lashes. I don't really want to do bottom mascara. Maybe on the outside. I just feel like I don't need it. And my bottom lashes are super long, so I also don't want them to hide anything. Okay. We're just going to finish the look with this Dior Universal 001 palette, and I'm just going to place that pink right here to give a little bit of a highlight to the inner corner. Very subtle, not super strong. Looks great in person and underneath the lights. And then take that same shade from the Dior palette with our blush brush and pop it on top of that cheekbone right here. Oh yeah. Yep. I think if I do anything else, I'm gonna hate it. And right now, I absolutely love it. Oh, bring that blush on top. Oh my god, I'm so obsessed with this. Thank you, Snow Day, for inspiring me to create this super cute monochromatic Valentine's Day inspired look, because I am obsessed and I hope you are too. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon. I hope to create with you more. Tell me what you want in the comments. Let me know what kind of videos that you like me to record, what you want to see, what you want to learn. We're going to do this together on my new YouTube filming journey. Can't wait to see you in the next video.